Chicago Bulls are down by 11 at halftime to the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, yes, they're down by 11. The Chicago Bulls have showed some fight in this game. They've also showed some of the same old mistakes that we're used to seeing from the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls are really underpowered right now. Not to give any excuses, you got to have the next man up mentality, things like that. The Bulls right now are shooting 17 to 36 from the field as a team. That's 47%. Whereas the Clippers right now are shooting, they're shooting 58% from the field as a team. So that's a huge discrepancy as far as efficiency, right? And then you look at points in the paint. The Clippers are scoring 24 points in the paint to the Chicago Bulls, only 10 points in the paint. That's a big part of that discrepancy as well. The three-point shooting, there isn't a big discrepancy there. The Clippers are 9 of 15 for 60%. The Bulls are 8 of 19 for 42%, but only one more made three by the Clippers in that game. So it's not the three-point shooting, just like it really wasn't three-point shooting last game either. The Clippers are attacking the paint better. And what I'm noticing, too, from the Chicago Bulls, at least in this game so far, a big thing that's holding the team back is nobody's moving without the ball. It's making it so easy for the defense to guard the Bulls because nobody's moving out the ball. It's ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous that the Bulls just don't move without. That's such a integral part of just making easy shots, right? Is getting easy offense, is moving without the ball. The fact that the Bulls are one of the worst off-ball movement teams I've ever seen in my life. And that's not even hyperbole. I see high school teams with better off-ball movement than what the Chicago Bulls are doing right now. And it's ridiculous, man. I don't understand why that's such a thing with this team, is that they just don't move without the ball. I don't understand it. And then when we see players like Torrey Craig, like Alex Caruso do it, it almost looks like this special thing when really they're just playing basketball the right way. And that's something like in games like this where you don't have necessarily the offensive firepower, right? Where you don't have you're missing such a big time scorer. The thing that can make it easier for you is moving without the ball. The fact that the Bulls don't move without the ball is one of their biggest Achilles heels. And it's why this offense always looks so goddamn stagnant, because you don't move without the ball. And as long as you do that, it's going to consistently put you in a terrible situation as a team when you don't move without the goddamn basketball. Like I said before, if I was Billy Donovan, I would literally be stopping practice to ask motherfuckers, tell me why, what do you think you're doing? What the hell do you think you're doing? It doesn't make any sense. It really does not make any sense why the Bulls are so lackadaisical with moving without the ball. So that's a frustrating thing for me. It's always been a frustrating thing for people who have been around for a while on this channel. I've been talking about off-ball movement literally almost since this channel became a thing. And it makes the offense so stagnant. It makes the defense so easy to guard what the Bulls are trying to do. It's just really, it's disgusting basketball. And that's not to blame it on any one player, because everybody just about has, even Alex Caruso has his times of doing it, right? There, that turnover where DeMar was getting double teamed and he was trying to look to pass it to somebody, everybody was just standing around watching the play. And that's not going to help you in any stretch of the imagination. I don't understand why, as a head coach of an NBA team that has went through college, that is coaching, hell, we've seen Billy Donovan's teams in college have off-ball movement. What is going on here? It's really honestly disgusting. And it's a big part of why the Chicago Bulls are getting their asses kicked tonight, because they don't move without the goddamn basketball. 10 turnovers in the first half of this game. You know why you have 10 turnovers in the first half of this game? Because the defense can set in on you because you're not moving without the basketball. It's silly. It's really it's childish is what it is in reality. I expected DeMar DeRozan to have an off game tonight, but Nikola Vucevic really has to pick it up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Matty Legend says, yeah, competitive. Feel you, brother. Feel you. The Bulls are so outmatched talent-wise. Yes, they are, but they're making it so much easier on the opposing teams when you don't move without the basketball. It makes no sense. Javon Carter, though, joking, we're still close enough. I have a feeling we're not winning this one, though. Also, I just noticed NBA players have hairless armpits. Weird. Not all of them do. Not all of them do. That's why they put in armpit hair on 2K. What's going on, Daniel? Glad to have you in the building. Chasing Dream says Leroy is solid. Vooch and Io need to pick it up. Leroy is okay. Leroy is okay. You got no. Let me stop playing. You got to give him his credit. Leroy's shooting the ball really well today. Really well today. He's playing some good defense as well. Leroy's playing really good today. Can we hire a cutting coach? A cutting coach? No, that's part of the normal. There's no such thing as a cutting coach. That's part of the normal job of goddamn coaching. You should be able to coach your team to move without the ball. Nice, Gary Hayes. Thank you, Woldridge. I appreciate you on that one. Spot on, Haize. I love to have Ty Lue as Bulls because Ty Lue has his own limitations, but it's just it the stagnation is really ridiculous, right? And when the Bulls, and I say this for anybody who asks any questions or like, why are you only pointing this out now? Please go and check it out. I say this even when the Bulls offense looks good. You don't move without the ball. You don't create easy. One of the Bulls' biggest problems is they don't generate the easy shots that every single other offense in the NBA generates because they move without the ball. The Detroit Pistons aren't a better team than the Chicago Bulls, but they move better without the ball, which then gets them easier buckets, right? So it's such a basic thing of basketball is movement without the ball. That's why I harping on it so much. That's why it frustrates me so much because, like I said, high school teams has this movement without the ball, and so the fact that the Bulls can't have that, it's utterly disgusting, bro. It's utterly disgusting. Joe the Blacksmith says the off-ball stagnancy bridges to coaches, two front offices, and two completely different rosters aside from Zach and Kobe. Listen, here's the thing, though. I will say this. We had better off-ball movement under Jim Boylan. We did. Now, they couldn't generate offense because all those motherfuckers sucked, except Kobe, Laurie, and fucking Zach. And then Laurie couldn't stay healthy, but we had better off-ball movement. Denzel Valentine, go back and look. To his credit, stupid ass basketball player. But guess what he did? Denzel moved without the ball. He absolutely Campaign didn't do shit. Campaign just sat there and looked like a rat. But outside of that, like people moved without the ball, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. To your point, Stacey King talks about how this team doesn't communicate, especially on the defense, except Caruso. One of the things that we can't get to the next level, something I hope fixes next season. And that's a culture thing. That's a big culture thing. Peter asks, who's Leroy? So Javon Carter's first name is actually Leroy, so that we started calling him Leroy. They aren't playing as bad as I thought, given the circumstances. Javon is playing well. Yeah, Javon's playing well. I'm at the United Center, so I can hear nothing y'all say, but see red, go Bulls, and Javon ain't being so much of a ball-headed hoe today. That is hilarious. I find it wild that DeMar's probably only one of the most exhausted players on the court, probably in the entire NBA, and he still is trying to carry this team. Hey, listen, it's a different level of excellence you have to do that. What's up, Haize? Let me borrow that jacket. You know I'm good for it. Listen, here's what I'll do. You get me the Don C hoodie that just came out today, and I'll switch you this jacket and the Bears jacket, the white one that you like. We can do that. No, just fucking with you. I'm definitely probably going to order that hoodie, though. My bad. Leroy ain't being as much of a ball-headed hoe today. That's JK says, I'll take that job and stand in the coffin corner and scream out. That's all it is. Cut. Better under Boylan. That that name just gives me PTSD. That's 100% fact. When they said that Jim Boylan was talking to players before yesterday's game, I was like, why? Basketball 101. Player movement creates opportunity. Was just telling a coworker that's Billy Donovan's fault. It's simple. It's a simple game. It's really a simple game. DeMar struggling with the Clippers because they are long and been playing against him for years. They know all of his moves and it's frustrating him. But Vooch, he's not even trying today. I think Ayo has an opportunity to show he's as good, if not better than Kobe. He should attack, and if not good, he's not as good as Kobe, not offensively, just like Kobe isn't as good of him defensively. Why do we always got to try to knock a player to boost another one up? So this is one of the reasons. What? You almost just got shot. What? You got to announce yourself before you come down here, bro. Me and the dog almost just attacked you. What's up, son?
This thing came off.
Yeah, I got you.
Dad, can you please fix it?
Yeah. Let me give me that. I need that part. So look, come here. So the way you do, you see that?
See what?
You see that plus sign?
No.
You see that plus sign right there?
Oh, I see it now.
So you got to sit that in there like that. And then you just take that and you put it in there Is this for the LED light in your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
That what is that? I think it's just Alana, right?
And then
Is it just Alana?
yeah, baby. Uh-oh.
What happened?
I messed up. I put it in backwards. I'm trying to teach you how to do it. All right. So then you do it like this.
Mm,
Bam, you're good to go. All right, love you.
okay.
Hey. Listen. I know those are your favorite pajamas. I need you tomorrow night to wear a different set of pajamas. All right, homie? All right, I love you.
Then please wash them.
I got you. All right. This is one of the reasons why I miss Pat Bev because he was vocal on the court and was communicating with a few vets in the team, except Caruso. I expected better communication. Where Tony Snell vibes. That's definitely weird. Definitely weird. Sleepy says, "Haize, Craig looking confident behind the line. I need to see more of that." Listen, Torrey Craig is definitely back in his bag. That's for sure. Dad Haize never takes a break. Never takes a break. Juan, family comes first. Haize, you already know. Like, listen, y'all at this point, y'all used to seeing them. Y'all used to seeing them. Io, Kobe, and are yin and yang. They complement each other's game, both offensively and defensively. Completely agree with you there, bro. Completely agree with you. Papa Haize in full effect. This is what I do. Haize was about to pop a cap in it. Listen, I'm always ready. Like me and the dog both look like the dog's laying here. Y'all can't see him, but he even his ears popped up. He popped his head up. He's like, "Hey, what we finna do? We finna have to. Are we really finna have to kill somebody?" The Bulls win yet another clutch thriller. DeRozan goes Mr. Clutch in the fourth, scoring double digits and improving to 63% clutch wins. Let's go Bulls, Bulls Nation. Hey, listen, that we need some positive self-talk, right? We need some positive self-talk. I'm not mad at that. DL Hugley, Papa Haize, what's going on, bro? Listen, dad mode never stops around here. It never stops. It never stops. The sad part about this game is that Nikola Vucevic can actually kill the big men, but he ain't doing shit. He's not, and he hasn't been for a while. Y'all, I'm watching YouTube videos of Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, and Rip Hamilton just moving. Listen, those you name some of the three of the best players to do it consistently. Part of Rip, the thing that made Rip Hamilton so special when he was in his prime is that he just never stopped moving. You can go back, like somebody I don't remember, so I'm not going to give what the exact stat was, but I remember one time during a Bulls game, they went over how many miles Rip Hamilton ran a game because he just never stopped moving. And I think it was like 5 or 6 miles. And it was just like, yeah, that's crazy because he just never stopped moving. He never stopped moving. JC was feeling it and dribbled off his foot. I mean, listen, those unfortunately those mistakes are part of basketball. Nobody can be perfect, but listen, Javon Carter's playing really good in this first half. I got to give him his credit. Got to give him his credit. Dwayne Wade admitted to hating defending Rip. I bet a lot of people did because it's like just guarding Rip is literally, it's terrifying. My fat ass couldn't do it. I'm definitely not running around chasing Rip Hamilton around. I'm just going to trip you. That's what's going to happen. I'm just going to trip the shit out of you. That's it. That's it. Call it a foul, call it a flagrant, whatever. I bet you stop running. I'm just going to trip you. I'm just going to, oh, my bad. I was trying to get in position. Stop moving so goddamn much. Rip, how about that? Believe it or not, Richard Hamilton was a big reason why Kobe Bryant really got tired in the 2004 finals because he never stopped moving. Here goes Shay trying to bring his random facts. Shay just be, hey, bro, Shay, never change, bro. Never change. Never change. I meant like Io at this point of his career is probably better than Kobe at the same point. That's not a bad statement at all. You look at year 3 Kobe, which would have been the first year of Lonzo and them coming to this team. That was when Kobe started off the season with the injury. He was shooting terribly, but that's when he started kind of taking steps defensively for sure. That's not a bad statement. That's not a bad statement. All right, guys, I'll be back at post game show. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See Red, y'all. Peace.